Good morning and welcome back to our journey to 2000, and let's play some chess. 15 minutes, 10 seconds increments. Here we go. Let's see who we are playing today. We are playing against somebody from Syria, and that's a name I can't pronounce. So he wants to play a Sicilian. But this is going to be a symmetrical English. There we go. And let's see how we handle this. Opponent thinking, that's a good thing. Or not. Okay, he's going with the knight. Seems like a fine move. He does has actually e5 at his disposal, but maybe we can challenge that with something like that. We will castle. I think it's a good move. You can even go here, but it feels a little bit overextending. I might even just go back. No, I can go here and here. That's an option if I want to. Here, here, here. He has... it's annoying. So maybe we are doing it a little bit slower. I can also go here and here. I can also first develop the knight. Have some more control there. Yeah, why not? Can also play here to avoid bishop infiltration. Which I think it's not even that bad of a move. And actually I like that. This is annoying. Now I do have ideas of expanding or developing first. But I kind of like the idea of here and here. And if he is pushing by to lock it up, I can just go back with horsey and play here. Yeah, we should be fine. I think we should be fine. I think we can do this. Yes. So now we are ready to play here. And he is putting pressure on the pawn, so maybe we can just defend it. Get the bishop here. Okay. Have to be aware of that battery. Now he's pushing. He's playing ambitious. I think we have to strike now. I think this is the moment to strike. And of course he doesn't have to take, but he does. Now what's happening is he has a king still stuck in the center. So I'm not sure if this is what he really wants. Do need to be a little bit careful about my rook, but think I can take, open up my bishop. Yes, this opens up my bishop. This is, I need to be careful, but I always have a move like this. Or, if possible, I would probably take the bishop. That's not going to happen. Okay. The knight is under attack. He defends. I think I want to develop the knights. Let me see. Is he going to castle? The threat is going here and here. Let me think about it. Well, the castle queenside, the a7 pawn is hanging. I can bring a rook to the center. No, but I like developing the knight. Yeah, I like developing the knight. This move, it's not really dangerous. I can just push by. Steps out of the pin. Okay, he keeps the king in the center. That's his strategy. It's interesting. All right. Well, there is also some alignment issues there. So maybe we can work on that. We can get the bishop on a better diagonal. Here or even here maybe. What's the better option? What's the better option? Let me think about it. Where do we want the pieces to be? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I want my pieces to be. I mean, this makes sense, you know, because that's where the king is. I could play the knight here with the intention of well, trading a bunch of pieces and recapture with the pawn. But then my bishop is blocked and I have a pawn there. I'm not sure if I want that. An idea of having the rook here is putting pressure on the pawn. Maybe I can go here. That's an idea. Is there a way to deflect that bishop somehow? Or we just improve the bishop a little bit. Not sure what it is doing on that diagonal, though. This makes more sense because it actually puts pressure. Yeah, I think I'm going for this one. Maybe it's wrong. This at least it puts pressure on something. This is not scary, I can just push by. So now I can hop my knight here. Threatening, well, we are not threatening the check, but we are threatening to win a pawn. This is not a threat anymore because my knight is there. It is dangerous, and I need to be a little bit careful. I do need to be a little bit careful. I mean, an idea that he maybe has is maybe going here. But I don't know, then I will take the pawn with check. Yeah, I think we should be fine. So this is not possible. It's an interesting strategy of the king in the center. He has all these pieces protecting his king. But I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, we are threatening to win material here. That's the threat. All right. So we can win material, or we bring the pieces first. I mean, I could bring a rook. I can also just go for it. Check. He has to move. Or he can take. He can do either. But let's say, what if happens if he moves? Which is an option. Then maybe this is more forcing. I don't know, he can also go here. And then I can bring a rook. You see, this is not an option. That's out of the question. I could kick the knight. No, the knight goes there. That looks like an annoying square. So let's not do that. Now I think if I want to win material, this is the chance. And I think I have to take with the bishop. And then if the rook comes, well, then I can bring this rook. I think this is how we are going to do it. And of course, if he takes, then we take with check. No, he's going there. He's going danger levels. He's opening up the king completely. It's interesting, very interesting. Did I blunder now? Because my queen is undefended. Now we do have check. You can also go here. A queen. Yeah, I think that's a fine move. If queen takes bishop, well, we takes, and then we take here. And that looks okay, I guess. Now the only drawback is that it does allow this. But probably I will take. Oh, wait a minute. So here. Huh. Takes. Yeah, I guess I can just go here. I think this works. So he does. So we go here, takes, and then we take here. So we end up having an extra pawn, right? In the end of everything. So takes. But we do have opposite colored bishop. We still have a knight. So there we have that. I think I'm going back, put pressure here. Could also play here, defend the knight with the bishop. Yeah, I like that. Now I'm threatening all sorts of discoveries. I think this doesn't win material. That's unfortunate. I am extraing the rook. But it's going to be a situation where I will be ending up giving 2 pieces for the rook. I don't think that's a good deal. He's actually putting some pressure here on the pawn, eh? So maybe we want to step out of the pin. Let's actually step out of the pin. It's kind of annoying. Now we can maybe play here. Now our opponent has still 14 minutes on the clock. It's kind of amazing. He plays so fast, but he's playing very good. He's playing very, very good. Okay, now we are going to attack the knight. And maybe this is... No, it's not a mistake. I think the knight can just go here, huh? But yeah, I kind of have to make this move. So he goes for the check. What happens if I take? Oh, that's a mistake, because I have a discovery. So I take the knight, and I'm attacking the rook. Finally, we have a mistake. So yeah, we will pick up the exchange there. And now we need to convert. Let's start by, I think, bringing, well, this rook is doing a fine job. Let's go here. Maybe it's going to push. I think I will just let it go. I can infiltrate. He's setting up a discovery. Maybe I should prospect it. Or do we have something better? You know what? Let's just step out of it. We don't have a reason to stay in the discovery. So this is a logical move. Just threatening to exchange the rooks. I can still play it. Question is, where is he going? We can also double up. That's also something we can do. And he is intending to enter here. Now I can play here to prevent that. And I actually will. Annoying. Maybe he goes back, but then we are exchanging rooks. I thought that this was not possible because my king takes. So that was a blunder. It's what a weird game. What a weird game. Let's go to the analysis. We played with 84 against 74. We did have a miss. Couple of inaccuracies, but nothing really that crazy. These were all fine moves. That's good. That's the best. That was a miss. I think the computer likes B2. Yeah, bishop B2. It's strong. But yeah, I went for the direct approach. Now here it's +4. It likes rook AD1 a little bit better, bringing a rook in the game first. I was only a little bit concerned about this move because, well, my bishop is undefended. It attacks my knight, and I miss the opportunity to win a pawn. Now the computer says you go knight c5. Yeah, that makes sense. And this is, I guess, not an... Is that an option? I guess you take it. You take the bishop. And then you are threatening this check. It even says rook fe1. Yeah, you can't take. That's obvious. Okay, well, there are some computer lines as always, but it's not losing or anything. It's just that was a good move. I didn't anticipate it on that one, but we had some nice resources. And yeah, we were able to give away the advantage from +5 to +1.8. We are good in doing things like that. Yep, that's good. It's a free pawn. Yep, that was the mistake. Nah, the conversion was pretty nice. Maybe it was a mouse slip, but no, it was not a mouse slip because he doesn't have any entry points. I don't know. Computer suggests bishop c7. And I think in that scenario I would have just doubled up and tried to infiltrate. b6. And now I just go here. Is now a trade forced? Yeah, it is, right? King e6. I just straight. And be happy. Bring the king maybe. Or here maybe prepare f4. This also would be an interesting endgame. It's easily winning, but you still have to do it. Well, that was it. So, well, we did play it pretty well. We had an estimated elo of 1500 against 1150, and our endgame play was, well, it says it was sharp, but it was very short. Let me actually go to the course, because this is a line I haven't been studying a lot. So it's interesting to know what the general game plans are against this setup, and do I need to prevent e5 in these structures, or do I allow it? I mean, I could also play an early d4. So we let's check that out. That's interesting. Alright, it took me a while, but I found something similar in one of the courses. Now, let me see. This is in the simple book. In the Fight Like Kramnik book, there are also some lines. Don't cover really e5. So, we had a slightly different move order, but a similar setup. In the game, it went like this. So it's almost the same, but they have a knight on f6, and it's now my turn. And in the study, it is actually black's turn. That is interesting. So what's the difference? They spend a tempo on knight f6, and in the course they didn't. So now it's turn, and this is one of the most challenging moves according to the course. Now you can pause and read the text for yourself, of course. And we have to retreat. We get this position. But now the idea is to, well, if they support the pawn with f5, we play d3, knight out, and now he can't support the center anymore. So that's good for white. And if they just bring the knight out, we bring the knight out, and we target the pawn. They can protect it, but then we go here, and then that pawn is going to disappear from the board, and that's good. So that is, the line is pretty good for us. I think it's more challenging if they leave the pawn on e5 like our opponent did. Now we can have a look at the types of setups they are recommending in the difficult book, because it is reverse English. It's pretty interesting. So I will keep referring to the simple book and the difficult book, and the only difference is that in the simple book they almost always go for a very quick fianchetto and castle, unless we have to play d4 in order to stop e5. But if we don't have to stop e5, then we go for very fast fianchetto and then play maybe a Reti or something else. And in the difficult book, they react more to the moves of the opponent, and that's, well, there are more lines and structures. So in the English, is it c5 structures? I think it's c5, yes. So yes, so they play c5. Now they have this is actually pretty nice from this book. They have a general plan and ideas, all different kind of stuff, a lot of text, a lot of moves. So if you have the time, you can read this, and it's very, very instructive. I haven't found the time yet to read it all, but at some day we will. So this book is recommending to play c4, which we did. Okay, and this is a different type of stuff, but okay. And now we play d4 before castling. Oh yeah, I remember. These are some pretty nice lines. Now, is there also a move order with e5? Maybe in a different line. Let's see if we can find e5 somewhere. Is it e5? This is, yeah, that's e5. No, see a lot of e6. I'm not spotting e5, e6, e6. I remember that I saw it somewhere, but I can't find it anymore. No. It's all e6, blah, blah, blah. Man, that's too much to study. That's too much. Oh, this is something else. G6, e5. Hey, I see a e5. Wait a minute. There we go. All right. So, of course, it's a little bit different because the bishop is fianchettoed, but so in this structure we are targeting the c5 pawn actually. Ideas, black will start expanding on the king side, blah blah blah. White has to manage to play the b4 push as quick as possible. Sometimes costing a pawn sacrifice to be on time, so that's pretty much, that's important, but yeah, there's a fianchettoed bishop, so why not play for d4? Oh, I see. Oh, that's d6. Sorry. I thought that I saw d4. Yeah, these lines are a little bit sharper. This looks pretty nice for white, but so here they focus more on playing against the c5 pawn. That's a completely different game plan, and now I have to make a decision how I want to play my games. But the difference is that bishop, that fianchettoed bishop. Is there also a line where they don't fianchetto? No, they all have the fianchetto, Maybe that's the way to go, I don't know. Or we adapt. If they fianchetto, we go for the b4 plan, which is not that crazy. Oh, here they don't fianchetto. But this is something different. Ah, they go for an early d5. Okay. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Early d5, early d5. Oh man, it's so much. So that's the c5 structure. c5 model games. Oh, they also have c5. Oh, this is symmetrical English. Yeah, I'm just figuring this out with you guys. Taking a lot of time here. So we are looking for an e5. Is there anything with an e5 here? I don't see e5 yet. Maybe I'm overlooking it. No, I don't see an e5. It's an interesting approach. I don't think I will be facing it a lot. Maybe we will. So yeah, the course is recommending this and this, a3. Or was it b3? No. What was it again? How do we go on to that? Against the e5. It was a priority thing. Oh, here. Yeah, bit a3 and okay, yeah. So how does the computer evaluate this? No, we need to get the knight out first. But what if they play normal? I don't know, I'm just making a move. Yeah, the computer likes a3 actually. Yeah. And are we ready for b3 yet? Not really, Not really. Or a b4, but the computer, it is a line. Takes. But the difference is that in the course the bishop is here and the pawn is not there. So we are x-raying the knight and the rook. Now black is slightly better, not by a lot, but a little bit. Knight can just go back. And it's not horrible. b1. No, d4. Oh, it's a little bit of a weak pawn. Do we take? Yep, take. D takes. Queen takes, bishop takes, knight d2. Knight d2. Opening up the bishop. Ah, okay. And we are down a pawn, but our pieces are more active. Interesting. Okay, so we need to keep that in mind, that in these structures. But I also, to be honest, liked the way we handled it with preparing d4, to be honest. Well, it worked out. It worked out pretty nicely. Yeah, they have a lot of support on that diagonal. But let's just keep it in mind as a game plan that we can also go with the b4 idea. Maybe next time we will do that. It's interesting. It's interesting. So, there we go. We've learned something against this, I don't know how to call it. It's not a Maroxy bind, right? It's more like a stone wall or something. I don't know. We will try to attack on the flank. All right. Ooh. I want to thank you for watching. That was a long episode, but an interesting one, I think. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. I would appreciate it. Tomorrow is Sunday, and tomorrow we continuing the endgame practice. And I have a nice game I played last week with a very interesting endgame. Completely winning, but I messed it up quite a bit. So we are going to also take a look at that tomorrow. It's quite instructive, I think, for myself. And maybe also for you, I don't know. But at least it's fun. All right, so that's what we are going to do tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you back tomorrow. Goodbye.